expose and resist the tactics to defame protest, condemn the use of the Draconian UPPA and the Colonial Sedition law along with the Sanghi media trials. Hello, welcome to our channel JNU Chronicles. The Student Federation of India believes that there is a concentrated effort to defame the democratic protests which are being carried out against the communal and vicious CAA and the impending NPR NRC. The brave women of Shaheen Bagh are truly an inspiration to those of us who believe in the concept of a tolerant India based on harmony, equality and social justice. Likewise is the case with Khurji, Hajrani, Selampur, Ghantaghar and other protest sites of a truly remarkable character where women have come out breaking the shackles of patriarchy and being at the vanguard of the defense of our idea of India against the malicious Shah Modi onslaught. Unsuccessful in quelling the upsurge, the Shanghai dispensation and their media trumpets are resorting to divert the issue by placing individuals as targets through their portrayals and so-called mastermind of the protest. The SFI condemned in the strongest term the use of the Draconian UPPA and the Colonial Sedition law against Sharjil Imam by the Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and Delhi police. At the same time, the SFI expressed its strong disagreement with his various statements on the protest. Various Muslim organizations and those at the center of the protest have disassociated from the statement, and it is a deliberate plot of the right-wing media and the state to portray his individual statement as the collective voice of this mass movement. The BJP RSS is clearly unnerved by the scale of the people's defiance to its venture of dismantling our constitution and hence is looking for the convenient way to criminalize the protest. Sensationalist media coverage have been followed by police raids on Sharjil Imam's home and the victimization of his family, which is reflective of the cowardly character of his regime. We also strongly condemn the emerging trend of paid media outlets targeting Muslim student activists for their speeches, including JNU SU SLL Councillor Afreen Fatima, whose media trial has started for being a Muslim woman at a forefront of the struggle against the CAA. We must remember that this very Sanghi media tried to portray the disappeared Najib as someone who ran away to join ISIS. The fever pitch of Islamophobia has now been combined with charges of the sedition. This regime has never used this law against those making temples of Nathuram Godse and gives ticket to terror accused. The recent snatching of federal rights by the unilateral transfer of the Bhima Koregaon case after a change of government at Maharashtra clearly shows that the liberal use of Draconian law is reserved for the dissenters to the BJP RSS and the frivolous nature of the charges and to accusation can only be preserved by manufacturing cases and trampling over possibilities of fair investigation. The statements by the BJP leaders in the run-up to the Delhi elections, such as Kapil Mishra, are symptomatic of the desperations they are in. More outrageous are the statements by Yogi Adityanath and Dilip Ghosh showing their crass sexism apart from the blatant communal rhetoric in attempts to undermine democratic voice of dissent across the country. This was the same regime which was supposedly emancipating Muslim women and is now targeting their protest. The Yogi government of Uttar Pradesh has used the police as henchmen to target Muslims and civil rights activists who question their communalism. We want to tell him that his rhetoric and the use of brute force has an expired date of effect and the people are not afraid. The SFI slots the continuing preservance of the protest nationwide and urge all to not fall prey to diversionary tactics from any quarter which aim to discredit our cause to save the democracy of this country. SFI.